morning, everyone. I hope everybody is having a good morning. Welcome on in. George, good morning again. I hope you're doing well. I know you might be a little bit busy right now, so if you need to go into lurk, you're all good. Don't worry about it. Let me just switch screens really quickly. There we go. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome on in. It is me, Jelly. Oh dear, I done some prep behind the scenes today, so we can actually jump straight into the next bit. How goes it? No, I'm good, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well, George. I'm alright. I'm a bit sleepy at the moment. I wonder if it's because of the seasons changing. I'm like a little bit more tired than usual, but there's a lot of things that I am looking forward to doing. I'm having a really good time streaming at the moment because we're doing a bit of everything, but it's all of the things that I enjoy. It's like just setting out a really nice schedule for yourself. I'm having a heckin' great time. So yeah, everything good. Well, actually, tomorrow I have to go to the dentist and have my tooth checked. You remember the one that I broke? They have to look at that and make sure that it's okay. Which I'm a bit nervous about, to be honest, but it doesn't hurt and it doesn't feel weird, so I'm gonna assume it's okay. And like I haven't been eating any more rocks, so I think it should be alright. Fingers crossed. Other than that, I think everything's fine. Yeah. Doing better today. Yesterday was really busy, but you start your weekend now? Heck yeah. Middle of the week weekend. That's kind of nice though, because you'll be free when everyone else, like if you wanted to go to like a local coffee shop or something, I'm sure it'd be like a little bit more quieter than usual. Ah, dear. Dentist. Yeah, dentist. It is. I feel like I've been to the dentist so much this year, but I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing. I've just had all these incidents, so I keep doing stuff that I shouldn't, and then the dentist looks at you like, why has this happened? It's like, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. But this is a different dentist again, because the person who did the fix was like an emergency dentist, and so this is now my like regular dentist checking the work of the other dentist. Oh dear. 10 out of 10. It's fine. It'll be fine. I think it hopefully should be a relatively easy appointment. I know they're gonna have another look. They do a few things for me, but I think they'll take a look at the wisdom teeth again and we'll reevaluate whether or not I still can have those, because they're growing very, very weird. I grew wisdom teeth really late, is what I've realized as well. Like I grew them really late, but yeah, they're growing like upwards now. I don't know what's happening to them. They don't hurt or anything, thankfully, touch wood. They don't hurt or anything, but like it is very, very difficult to brush them. So I'm a bit worried. I'm just worried about the longevity of those teeth because I can't, where they're going, I can't reach them. Oh dear. So, more Zenbound. Is Zenbound the name of the game with the rope, I'm assuming? The bondage game. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, when I came into your stream when you were playing that, I was like midnight for me, so I was probably very overtired. I'm so sorry. That was just the first thing I was like, oh, George is playing Bondage live on stream? Sick. Let's go look at that. Oh dear. But yeah, it was fun. It looks like a very relaxing game, to be fair. Oh dear. No, good, thank you for hanging out. Well, I'm not normally awake that late, so like it was a nice opportunity to be able to hang out before going to bed, because I'm normally a bit, I wouldn't say go to bed as early as I used to, because I don't have a job right now. It's like I wake up for streaming so I can wake up a little bit later, but I'm not a really late, I'm not like someone who stays up till 4 in the morning either. I gotta get my sleeps in. Oh dear, right, my tea is probably still too hot. I've just been like swirling it around in my hands, hoping that it cools down enough that I can drink it. Because I only had the 1 cup today, and it's like I could honestly use my second cuppa, but it's too hot. Let me, in the meantime then, go to the top-down screen, where I can show you what I did behind the scenes. It's not going to look very much to a lot of people, I apologize, but I drew the grids on these 2 pieces. So these both have a grid on them now. It might be a little subtle, but you can kind of see it there. So they both have a grid on them now, which means I can go straight into smocking them without having to worry about doing all of the measurements and like the burning of the sides and stuff. These ones will be the same size as these ones, although they're going to have like a little extra at the end because I trimmed these quite early. And I kind of regret trimming them before adding the back. Not that it really matters because the size of this thing is about there to there, so like I've still got plenty of seam. but it would have been nice just for like, I guess, progress shots. It would have been nice to trim them at the same time, so I'm not making that mistake again, and I'm going to trim them a little bit later. I made English breakfast tea not long ago, heck yeah. Me trying to imitate these poses at midnight is annoying my fiance. It was. Well, cause like I was like watching you on phone, so I could just be. And we were talking about like how flexible you'd have to be to do those poses, so I was like, how can I do them? Turns out no, by the way, at least not for more than like a few seconds. Maybe I should go to yoga. Also, Scott, good morning, I hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I get where they're coming from. It would probably annoy me if I was trying to sleep as well. If the person next to me was like, constantly. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna move these to one side just a little bit. They'll still be in view, just to, actually I'll put them this way around because that one's a little neater. There you go. They'll be in view just about, but I want to start on this one. So, by the way, the one that we got to yesterday, in case you didn't see the end of stream, we did finish like all of the top smocking. Obviously there's a lot of edge on this that needs to be trimmed off, which is why it's kind of like a piece of smocking inside of a piece of fabric at the moment, so it looks a little bit weird, but I'll trim that out at some point when we go back to working on it again. But all of the top smocking was done, all the base was done, so this is ready for sequining and beading. No, it's just sequining and embroidery actually. I've done the beading. Beading is done. Alright. A good change of position, ready for craft. Changing into the crafting position. Ah, Blue, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I'm good, thank you. I'm alright. I'm sleepy again. I've been so sleepy this month, honestly. I'm sleepy again, but I did actually get, I think, a relatively good night's sleep last night. I think I woke up a couple times, but it wasn't that bad. I did have a dream that that we cancelled my dentist appointment so that I didn't have to go to it. It's obviously weighing on my mind more than I thought it was, but I had a dream that I cancelled my dentist appointment so that I didn't have to go to it, and then I woke up and the reality hit that I do have to go to my appointment. And I don't know why I'm getting so nervous about it, because really it is just a check to make sure that like the fix that I had last month is okay. Because I saw them last month. It's not been that long. It's not like it's been like a whole year and I'm having like my checkup. It's just to make sure that everything is okay. But I still get nervous. I get nervous every time. Oh, I'm starting from the other side. Sorry. That's gonna confuse the heck out of me. Let's sort that out now. We're not doing that. Also, I should probably tie my hair up at some point, but not right now. When it gets a little warmer in the stream room, I'll tie my hair up. There you go. Wow. Yeah, how you doing, Blue? I hope your week so far has been good. I know that we are only on day 2, but I hope day 1 went well. Okay. Also, today the plan, it might have changed just a little bit, just because there might be a couple things I need to do after stream. So the plan is hopefully get as much smocking as done as possible. And these bits, oh, these are gonna get attached. Okay, I'm moving them. Get as much smocking done as possible, and these are small pieces, so I actually wouldn't be surprised if we finish the back smocking on at least one of these. But get as much of that done as possible until I have to go, unfortunately. Oh, smack the mic. Put the mic over there. There you go. No more smack the mic. Good. Having 4 cheese and having 4 cheese and ketchup wrap. Oh, before I make a unique box gift. Nice. Is that breakfast or maybe dinner or lunch? Dinner or lunch? That's a weird order of it. Oh dear. Maybe that's why I'm sleepy. I keep having these small breakfasts. Maybe if I had a bigger breakfast, I'd feel less sleepy. I'd get more energy right at the beginning of the day, you know? Okay. One done of many. Well, breakfast is at night. Oh, it's breakfast for you. Fair. I feel like I should maybe be investing in bigger breakfasts. But then, like, I have porridge. I like porridge for breakfast, to be fair. I'm a fan of that. I haven't had that for a minute, though. I feel like porridge is one of those ones I eat a lot of in the winter, and then once it starts heating up, I just don't feel it as much. Like, in the summer, I'm not really that into porridge. So as it's starting to get a bit warmer, I am starting to go off porridge again. Probably until, like, maybe October, where I'll feel like eating it again. Oh, dear. But I do like porridge for breakfast. Pastries are good, but they're like a special treat. I don't have them very often because they're expensive. But I do like it. I'm not really a fan of cereal with milk. I like cereal without milk, but not cereal with milk. So we just don't normally get cereal. Or I do like on toast, peanut butter and Marmite. That's a good one. I like peanut butter and Marmite. Is there anything else that I regularly have for breakfast? I think that about covers what I eat for breakfast. Yeah. Unless, like, you know, there's been like a party or something and there's maybe some leftover cake, then I'll have like, or like potentially a leftover curry, and then I'll have either leftover cake or leftover curry for breakfast, and that is always a very good day. What about cereal with sausages? Yeah, I wouldn't, not personally. Nah, I'm all right, thanks. I mean, listen, I like sausages in my full English, but I wouldn't have them in. I think it's the milk that would upset me. If there was maybe no milk in the equation, I could do it. Also, sausage is expensive. We don't really eat stuff like that often anymore because it's expensive. But then again, we have also gone more towards vegetarianism, so that would also make sense as to maybe why we're not having as many sausages, because well, I guess you can have vegetarian sausages. There are some weird vegetarian sausages out there, by the way. I don't know people how I guess many people here have eaten a lot of vegetarian sausages, but there are some weird ones. We had one that was entirely made out of mushrooms the other day, and like, I can't say it was my favorite, and you could kind of taste the mushrooms. It was a good texture though. Oh my god, the texture of the mushroom sausage was like, oh, that's good. It's a shame that the taste isn't so much for me, but they were also like expensive, so they were like a one-off, like while on sale kind of thing. Peanut butter is one of the worst things ever made. I like it with Marmite. The only time, or in cooking as well. I think peanut butter is a really good cooking ingredient. For like, if you're doing more like Thai stuff, it's pretty good. Like a good bit of peanut butter in my cooking, in my stir fry. But yeah, otherwise I only eat it with Marmite because it kind of works to like mellow out the Marmite, so you can spread them together and oh, it's so good. It mellows out the Marmite deliciously. Mm-hmm. Now I kind of wish I'd had that for breakfast. Now that we've thought about it, I'm like, ah yes, actually maybe this was what I was fancying. I was like, why not? Hell yeah, why not? Oh dear. I mean, this is the thing, is like, I personally don't make a full English in my own house, but that's just because of the washing up. Like, I would much rather go to like one of the cafes that do like a full English and go eat there, because then they can do all the washing up. That's my main gripe with a full English. I think they're delicious, but it's like making it in your own home is messy, and I can't be doing that. Tom, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. It's your birthday on Thursday? Oh my god, happy birth. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Heck yeah. Have you got anything nice planned? Or you just have a nice, chill, relaxing day? You had a ham. Oh, I do like ham and cheese. I used to have that when I was in school. They do like ham and cheese toasties. Oh dear. I had a cheesecake. You had cheesecake for breakfast? Oh my god, that is a top tier breakfast. That's what I'm talking about. When there's leftover cheesecake, which is kind of like a rarity, does not happen very often. But when there's leftover cheesecake and you can have it for breakfast, that is the best. Good morning. I did. I linked it. I had a couple people help me behind the scenes. And yesterday I linked my Discord. That is one thing that I'm a bit sad about though, because today I was going to do some art in the afternoon, but something's come up which I can't really put off. I have to do it this afternoon. So we're doing crafts in the morning, but then I can't do my art in the afternoon. But one thing I was going to do was to make some art for those channels. Like, you know, stuff for VTubers and such. But I can't do it live on stream. But if I have any time this evening, I might make something anyway. Ah dear. Go to a nice cafe and have it. It's been a while. I had a dinner. Ooh, it is a good dinner as well. And a good lunch. You know what? Is there a bad time of day for it? I don't think so. Not yet, but you love the surprise. Heck yeah. I hope it's a good surprise then. It wasn't leftover. It was whole. That's heckin' big brain. Do you buy a whole cheesecake for breakfast? That's big brain right there. Oh, whoa. I saw the sublink. Yeah, I linked stuff. I did it. We did it. Even with people's help, it still took me a minute because I was confusing myself. And I think because apparently I'd half done it ages ago, and so I had to like undo all of the half done work I'd done ages ago and then redo it because the half done work I'd done was like messing it up. Oh dear. But it's okay because it's done now. And it honestly wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I was a bit nervous, to be honest, but it was actually not that bad. I even eat baked beans for dinner. Oh, baked beans on toast is pretty good. Baked beans on toast with maybe an egg. Yeah, that's a pretty top tier breakfast, dinner, lunch right there. Whatever you're eating it for, it's a pretty top tier meal. There you go. Oh, I do like baked beans. Another thing I don't eat very often, but I do like them. Whenever I have them, I like them. Oh, I like the baked beans that have the little sausages in them. I remember, well, I say I like them. I don't eat them very often, to be fair. But I used to eat them when I was little and I really liked them. So they have like the nostalgia factor, you know? Heck yeah. Oh dear, I'm very excited. Oh dear. I envy anyone that can have milk and eggs as I can't have them. Yeah, eggs is good. Milk, honestly, I'm in the same boat with you because like I do the replacement milks. But eggs are good. I do like eggs. And I don't think that they've really found a good way of replicating just eggs. Like you can get pretty good mayonnaises and stuff like that, but just eggs, not yet. They're getting there, but not yet. Dear. You can rename the Twitch subscriber, but oh, can you? Oh, okay. I would like to do that. I was looking at like I want it to be like a nice, fun name, but I haven't done it. I was honestly like just to be totally honest, Jules, I was like patting myself on the back just for getting it set up. I was just like, wow, Jelly, look at you, technological genius. Oh dear. I don't think you've ever had baked beans. They're good on toast and in fry-ups. Yeah. Careful, you pass too much gas with the beans. Yeah, beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. But then, the more you fart, the better you feel. So eat a hearty, farty meal. Yeah. Oh, you can't have replacement milk either? Oh, shoot. Oh, that sucks. I like the pea milk. The milk made out of, like, peas. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Supportive Jello. A Jello support. Wobble support. Wobble support. Wobble support. Honestly, I need wobble support in my life. Help me. I'm a wobbly lady. Wobble support. Oh, that's actually, like, that would be a really fun name for, like, a Zimmer frame. No Zimmer frame. Wobble support. Oh, dear. Oh dear. I like beans on jackets. Oh, see, I don't like it on potato, but I do like it with mashed potato. I am a bean of contradictions. I'm like, I really like baked beans on mashed potato, but for some reason, I just can't wrap my head around like the full potato. Right for a second that you said pea milk. No, pea milk. No, like the vegetables. So I'm like, I'm biting. I hope you're doing well. You planted a meme? You planted one. Oh, that. Oh yeah. I mean, listen, you're not wrong. I'm not gonna fight it. But oi. Sound like I'm whining. I hope you're doing well. Excuse me 2 seconds. I just need to cough. Ah! I'm going to see if my tea is of sippable temperature now. When you were a kid, you thought beans were made of spuds. To be fair, I could see the consistency similarities between like the inside of a bean and a potato. Shut up, Theoden! I am a lady. A lady. What do you do to... You're meant to hit your throat, not your throat. You're meant to hit your chest. Please don't hit your throat. You're meant to hit your chest, right, when you've got something stuck in your throat. Yeah, lady gorilla. Yeah. Woman. Yeah, aren't you? I thought you're meant to like hit that bit of your chest to like get rid of anything from there? Or is that a no? Like, a lady? Since when? I've always been a lady. I'm 100% lady. Not woman, not girl, lady. I've been a lady since day one. Can't you tell? Don't I sound posh? I'm a lady. Lady Jelly. Yeah. God, fight me. Oh damn. You're not meant to. It's a myth? Oh no. Oh dear. First, I can't do that to myself though. And I don't feel like if I call Shiny in every time, like, Shiny, I need you to hit my back again. I feel like that might put strain on the relationship. I am a refined lady. Refined. With refined tastes. I actually, you know, if maybe I was like a little bit more filtered, I feel like I could be a very like a very traditional ladylike Twitch channel, because I do like smocking and embroidery and stuff. And what else do I play classical music now. Yeah, we did our first classical music stream on Saturday, and I'm gonna try and do another one next, probably on Friday, probably not Saturday, because I just remembered that we have builders coming around on Saturday. Probably on Friday. I had it planned for Saturday. I can change that. Although it would be kind of funny. It'd be like having like Doom style dubstep coming in the middle of my classical guitar. Like I would like that, but also it might make it a little difficult to work out what we're doing. First aid, but since you're coughing, your body notices what's stuck and it's getting it out, so it's fine. It doesn't need exterior help. I don't know, Ian, I feel like my body does need help, because it seems to have to do this every single day, and like that is like, it needs help. Stop it. I'm not breathing in stuff, so like it needs to stop acting up. I'm down for dubstep classical remix. I mean, it would be fun. It would be fun. Dear, would you mind doing all your building in a 4/4 time signature? Zero, good morning. Yeah, I mean, would they? That would be great. If they could, oh, that would actually be really fun. Maybe I won't stream at all on Saturday, and I'll just spend the day recording the building noises. Like, without me, like, talking in the background and stuff. I'll just face my microphone to the ceiling so I can record all their building noises, and then I can add them in later in audio mixing. Oh dear. Feeling us listening to something having like a fart. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Some of them do actually sound like upsettingly like farts. Like there is one that sounds particularly like a bee, and then there's one that sounds kind of like a fart, and then the other ones are very definitely drills and saws. Jelly tries to receive Exotic Jelly's stream. Wee. Thank you for making me wholesome. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Wow. Can they do building 25 hours a day, 360? They probably can't, because I think that's against workers' rights, and I don't want to overwork them. They're doing a great job. But I could have it playing, like, I could have it playing every single day, 25 hours a day. Yeah, we'd play it extra 1 hour, so it was like it added an extra hour to the time, you know? Oh dear. Wholesome streamer, wholesome lady streamer. Oh dear. There we go. Bonk. Since when has Jelly? I've always been wholesome. We do cozy crafting vibes here. It's really wholesome. Really, really wholesome. We are making a costume. We're working hard to improve our skills this year. This is a year of get good scrub. So I'm like trying to learn lots of new skills. Yeah, we are very wholesome. I've been wholesome. You're dead. Imagine never leaving your workplace and somehow still being an hour away from work every day. Oh my god, that would be very upsetting. Look, there'd just be a perpetual state of stress. Oh my god. Yeah, we can't do that to them. They're doing a really good job. They don't deserve that. Yeah, like, oh, it was a typo, was it? Oh, a typo, was it? Okay. Oh yeah, no, you don't. I totally believe you. Excuse me. Oh dear. Hold on a minute. Thank you for the hit. My hicks have been really weird the last week. Maybe they don't sound that weird to you, but for me they sound really weird. I'm worried. What if my hic is changing? Because they're like much smaller than they normally are, and they sound much more higher pitched than they normally are. For once, I am innocent. Likely story. Oh dear, me turning up late to my own stream schedule. Yeah, I don't even have a stream schedule and I can still be late. The amount of time I have no schedule and I'll turn up and I'll still have people be like, you're late. And it's like, you're right. I am late with no schedule. Anime, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Oh dear. Imagine living where you work and being 5 hours, oh my god, for a 6-hour shift. That would. You know what though? I can imagine that happening because that's a long time to oversleep, but technically you probably could oversleep that long, right? Like, yeah, we have like people like who work from home still turn up late to work sometimes if they oversleep or if something's happened. Oh dear. A stream schedule's just a suggestion. Sorry for a ping without them. Did you ping me? Sorry, when I'm live, I don't get told about the pings. You ping me? Oh, I can't see it. Oh, you ping. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, they're doing good. Bought the last fabric for the dress you're making at school. Heck yeah. Oh dear. I actually will need to buy some fabric at some point because we have a bit of a charity stream coming up. I don't want to spoil too much of it because it's not until next month. But we have a bit of a charity stream coming up and I want to do some fun costuming challenges. This is going to be a little different to what we usually do, but we're going to be making some princess costumes and we're going to be making them on a budget. We're going to be doing princess costumes on a budget because we're doing another charity stream for kids in hospital. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's the general premise. So I need to get some fabric because those are big dresses. I'm very excited. It's been a long time since I got to make a princess dress, and I love making princess dresses. Ah dear. Maybe we can make some prince outfits as well. Ah dear. I wake up for. Oh my god. Heck yeah. I turned up late to work today, but I just finished later. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you work from home, you can normally just finish later, can't you? They're nice, cool, yeah. Someone invited me to join and I was like, yeah, it's not the same as the Starlight Foundation. This is a different one, but they do very similar stuff. So it's like if you like the work of the Starlight Foundation, this is just that for different hospitals. Because, you know, the Starlight Foundation can't support every hospital in the world, unfortunately, as much as we wish they could, which means different regions will have different charities. It's just a different regional charity. Yeah. Shifty, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. And you're good morning. Thank you for the pats. Pat straight away, but you are patting piss right now. Just so you know. You might need to wash your hand after this. That reminds me, I think there's a cosplay Humble Bundle. Oh, is there? Right now? Ooh. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look this up just so I can save that. But I do think I remember somebody mentioning that. And I didn't think too much about it at the time. But actually, yeah, that would be really fun because then... Oh, okay, wait, 2 seconds. Humble Bundle. Ba, ba, ba. Bam. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Yeah, they do have one. It's right above everything marijuana, CBD, and weed. Oh, yeah, no, I'll take the cosplay this time. Thanks anyway, though. Humble Bundle, I appreciate it. Ooh, okay. They have thermoplastics, creative cosplay, handwear handbook. That sounds very helpful. Oh, they have one on smocking. Ooh. There it is, the cosplay book of ball gowns. Heck yeah, and fabulous footwear. All of this good. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save this here because I always have the perpetual fear if something doesn't save my card details, I'm accidentally gonna say my card details aloud while I pay for something. So I won't do that live on stream, but thank you for bringing that to my attention. I have it as a save tab now, so I can come back to it after stream. Oh my god. It was Dan that mentioned it in the Discord, yeah! Was that? I only had Pispy. Oh, thank you, Nyo. Thank you, Nyo. I appreciate it. Take that the right way. I will take it only the right way. The marijuana, CBD, and cosplay bundle. That would be a mix. Oh, dear. Do they have one on smoking and one on smoke? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Studio, good morning. Thank you for the hydrate. I wash my hand when I finish petting. Go wash your hands. Hi, Studio. I think you meant a hat. Oh, it would be handy. Aha. Aha. Now I'm gonna drink very angrily. Oh dear. That'd be good. No, I thought it'd be nice to do something like that. I will have to switch off the sewing machine again, but we'll probably be doing some cosplay challenges with making ball gowns and stuff like that. So, because I think it's I like to do more hospital kid themed or themed around what the charity does when we do those kind of things. And like a really popular thing is to go into hospitals dressed as people's favorite comic characters or Disney princesses and stuff like that, and cheer the kids up a little bit. So we'll be making a costume that would be suitable for that. Yes. But with some twists that I'm not telling you about it yet. With twists. Oh dear. Was the joke really that bad? No, I just look really angry every time that I drink. I like the anger look. Yeah, whenever I drink, I'm just like, hydration. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Eden, take care. I can't wash my hands while I'm taking the drink. Oh, Anime, I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Some poor semi-literate stoner is going to end up receiving a ton of buttons and threads in the mail. I wouldn't mind that, but then, like, you know, I was special, you know, everyone's a bit different. I would love that. Listen, if someone was to send me a mystery package of buttons, I don't even use buttons most of the time, I'd still be happy. Water making sure you don't dry out. Grrr. Yeah. How dare you hydrate me? Ah! Speaking of hydrate, oh yeah, get some heckin' tea. I think everyone should get some tea. If you don't have a nice drink, it's still early in the morning. It's a good time to get yourself a drink. Start your hydration process early. Heck yeah. All right, that's our first line done, and we've neatened up the edges. But like for this one, we only have what, 6 lines? Easy. Easy. That took us like less than half an hour if you exclude all of my chatting at the beginning. Easy. We'll be done in no time. You've already had your morning tea? Was it good? I heard that it was good. Tea sounds good. Tea does sound good. Tea does sound very good. So I'm having... Actually, we have a few crafters in chat right now. So maybe some of you can give me some advice. Because I'm doing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Like before stream, I do some like hand stretching exercises and stuff just to make sure that my hands aren't getting too stiff while we do this, because again, it is the same thing over and over again, which tends not to be super good for your joints. But one thing that I'm finding is that I'm struggling a lot with like where I'm resting on my arm. I'm either resting like here or I'm resting right here to do this. And I'm finding that those areas are getting quite rough and starting to like, how to put it, like they don't feel super good at this point. And it's not like bad enough where like I'd go to a doctor or anything, but it's like, I feel like I know it is causing it, but I'm not sure necessarily how to fix the problem. So if any crafters in chat have had any similar issues and they know how to solve it, I'm all ears, to be honest. Again, it's not like a life and death situation or anything. It would be nice because like I'm finding, say, like leaning on my desk here to be like a little uncomfortable. Yeah. Once met this hippopot, and I asked him what his favorite is. He told me I'm not. He told me what, not anymore. You're not. I don't know what. Oh no, I don't know what that fear is though. Heck. I look for a shop that sells tea. Ooh, you're gonna be very early for a put. Oh, bless you. It happens. It happens. I had Tears for breakfast, which is the brand name, and it's flavored blood orange and vanilla. Ooh, that feels like a really nice summery tea. I guess coming into summer now, that would make sense. Maybe a padded out. Ooh, or tiny pillows for your desk. Yeah, there might not actually be a. I could maybe. like cut a pool noodle up, because I lean at different points on the desk. If it was like small, I'd probably lean around the outside of it, but I could maybe cut a pool noodle out and maybe slot that over the edge of my desk. That would at least solve the lower arm issue. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I guess I could get a crafting mouse pad. Does that exist? But like honestly, like unironically, I may be getting one of those mouse pads with like the pillows on it would actually be a good idea. And then instead of using it for, can you get ones that cover the majority of your desk? Or is it, I've only seen them like a little bit smaller than that. Get padded arm wrist rest for keyboards. They could do the same oh, okay. Yeah, that might be an idea. Oh, it's the fear of long words. I see, that would explain it. No, but imagine the crafting keyboard. Not crafting keyboard, crafting pads. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea, honestly. Because yeah, you can kind of tell that I'm feeling like a little uncomfortable. The part where I'm leaning on it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And yeah, it's not really very obvious on camera, but I can see it. There's like a, how to put it, like a patch of skin there that is not very happy. And I'd like to what do you call it? Tackle it is before it becomes a big problem, because we're really early in the cosplay right now, so we have like a lot more work to be doing. So I don't want this to become a problem down the line. I don't know, but I know they're very big mouse pads. Yeah, I know you can get the really big ones that cover the whole desk that aren't padded. I wonder if you probably could get them with a little bit of padding, right? It's not expensive, but I probably could get it. Oh my god, so much is going on. Thank you for the horn. I think you're making me radioactive. How ironic is that? Honestly, it sounds like something someone who could name something would do. Marikia, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're talking about like wrist rests and stuff that you can use, and like maybe using one for cosplay, because I'm finding leaning on this part of my desk is like hurting my arm a bit, and it's something that I'm only really doing while I'm smocking, but because I'm going to be doing a lot of smocking, it would kind of make sense in my mind to maybe have something that made it a bit more comfortable. We're talking about mouse pads and pool noodles and pillows. If it's a pillow, I could make it myself. You know, like, I have the materials to make cushions, but I wonder if they maybe wouldn't be quite stiff enough. Because, like, you know, like the padded mouse pads have, like, a certain stiffness to them. Like, they're still very soft. But not like a pillow soft. Oh, dear. It's making a smockery out of it. I am going very quickly this time, though. Because this is a nice small piece. I want to get the small pieces done so I can outline them, because I've gotten impatient and I want to see what they look like with the silver border. Pool noodle, cut it in half, glue it to the edge of the desk. Thing is, we actually needed a pool noodle anyway, so that this could be quite efficient, because this is just a thing in British houses. A lot of them were built quite a while ago when the heights of doors and stuff didn't need to be quite so tall. And we have a problem with our stairs where there's like a ledge before it goes down, and that ledge is not as high as Shiny is. So Shiny's a very tall person, and if Shiny doesn't duck coming down the stairs, he gives himself a concussion. So I've been thinking to maybe put like a pool noodle over that, because it's a structural thing, so we can't change it. But if I don't want Shiny to accidentally knock themselves out, so. Yeah, we are already in the market for a pool noodle anyway. So then I could use half of it on my desk and half of it on the stair ledge, so that so Shiny doesn't knock themselves out. Oh dear. And also like nobody knocks himself out, because I've already seen a couple of the builders knock their head on it. Not too bad, but like bad enough to give you a shock. So yeah, I'd rather like maybe just have something, because it's not going to stop people hitting their head on it, but if they do hit their head on it, it might not hurt so much. And get like this aesthetically coloured pool noodle. I'm sure they do those, right? Maybe, can you get multicolored pool noodles? Because that would be pretty sick. Oh dear, so look at some high vis tape. Yeah, it's like when you're walking up the stairs, you'll be fine, but when you're walking down it, that's when you can hit your head. So like, yeah, you don't want to walk down into a ledge with your head, because that would really hurt, but that's the only way that you'll hit it. I'm curious, if I type in multicolored pool noodle, I might need to save this as a tab as well. Multicolor pool noodle. Ah, nah, they're all coming in one color, but you can get them. Oh, whoa. Actually. Oh, I found a multicolored one. Ooh. Wait, designer pool noodles in Walmart? Oh, those are something. Oh my god. Can I get designer pool noodles in UK? You can get LED flashing pool noodles? Guys. What if I got an LED flashing pool noodle and attached it to the bottom of my desk? What then, huh? How do you feel about that? A pool noodle might be a bit uncomfortable after a while. Yeah. It wouldn't be as good for certain types of sewing, but it would be really good for my arms. Because they're like right on the corner of the desk, if that makes sense. So it's like, putting a mouse pad here wouldn't help. It needs to be over the lip. Yeah. This is the problem. If they exist, you can buy a pair. If they exist. They're Walmart's USA. I know. Imagine spending 10-foot tall living in a bungalow that's straight. Yeah. Well, it depends though, because you can get tall bungalows. The issue's obviously not 10-foot, but you can. But the issue with British houses, because they're old and people have grown over time, a lot of them aren't built for like modern day people, so everything will be much shorter than they need. Because the houses can get really old, and also our building regulations for heights didn't change until more recently. So yeah. They get a yellow one and put black down. But the aesthetics of my house, Katie. My house. Oh dear. Listen, what if we got just a rainbow? I can get rainbow duct tape. They actually sell that pretty close to me. Me and Sunkoi have the same duct tape suppliers. But what if I did that? Oh, some of these are really cool. There are some cool pool noodles. They have like cereal pool noodles. That's pretty sick. Heck yeah. They're very intense. Oh, that's pretty. Oh wait, it's huge. Oh, that's too big. That pool noodle's too big. Okay, listen. At least I know they're out there. A black one, the yellow. No, it's the aesthetics of my house. I want it to be rainbow, not bee. I want it to be bee colored. Like, as much as I like bees, I want rainbow color. Excuse me.
First off,
this one's nice. First off, I found tie-dye pool noodles. And they're in rainbow colors. Now, they are 25 quid. However, can I budget in rainbow pool noodles? Is it worth it? Is it worth... Oh my god, they have so many. I found like designer. I found like the designer section for pool noodles. Oh my god. Where can I get more pool noodles? I want to view all of your floats, please. Please. Oh my god. Yeah, these are like designer pool floats. I do think those pool noodles might be inflatable though, which is not what I want. As cool as that is, that's not it. Why is that designer pool stuff? That's so cool. Construction site. Our house is already a construction site. A designer noodle. Yeah, there are like... I have learned about the new world that is designer pool noodles today. Oh my god. Wait, Speedo do their own selection of pool noodles? Oh yeah, that's definitely inflatable though. I want an inflatable pool noodle, sorry. That's not what I'm in the market for right now. I didn't know the Speedo did their own like designer pool noodles though. Kind of cool. Bit wacky, but kind of cool. Maybe I'll just get like a purple one. I do like, can I get a golden pool noodle? Wait 2 seconds. I do really like the color gold. Can I get a golden pool noodle? That would be very intense, but I would like it. Golden pool noodle. I can. Okay. Well, there we go then. That's me sold. I've got my pool noodle. I'm gonna leave that to one side for after stream. Thank you everybody. I'm going to have my designer golden pool noodle. Hell yeah. Not pole noodle. Although I felt like pole noodle would also be an apt description, but no, pool noodle. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you guys won't see it because it'll be just off screen, but that will at least help my arm, and then I can kind of look into a pad for when I'm like lower down, because then I will need something that can be in the middle of my desk. Yeah. But if I can at least get one of the problems ticked off, that's good. It's going floating around the pool looking like a Bond villain. Yee! This is my goal. I have to make sure I get like a golden swimsuit as well with my golden pool noodle. Maybe some golden goggles as well to go with it. Oh dear. Heck yeah. I do like gold. That is a lot of gold, but gold is my favorite color. Oh dear. Heck yeah. I was always destined to be a Bond villain, to be fair. From day one, I come out the womb and my parents looked at me and they were like, that's a Bond villain right there. A teeny tiny Bond villain. Oh dear. Here we are. Wow. Relatable relatable content. You shoot out the womb. Everyone assumes you're a Bond villain. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh dear. Oh, so I've nearly finished row 2, which would mean that we would be a third of the way there, by the way, for the first one. Ideally, I'd like to get both of the backs done, but I am also like, we're more aware of the time today than usual. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I wish. Oh, I will say. Actually, wait. No, I have something I need to talk to you all about, which is kind of important. So, Eurovision, everyone, it's technically started. The first round of the qualifiers is tonight, I believe, unless anything's changed. Which means that if you want to see I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me double check this. I'm 99% sure Eurovision qualifiers are tonight. Qualifiers. Wait, are they not doing the semi-finals? Wait, excuse me. Surely not. No. I was going to say, it's going to be held on the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th. Yes. So Eurovision has started. I'm going to be jumping on a Discord chat, and we can watch it, what you call it? Because you can watch them on YouTube with a VPN, but I'll just share my screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Because, yeah, that way we can make sure that everyone can see it. So I'll be doing, I guess, kind of like a watch party, but it will be very much more of the party and like a little bit of the watch. Let me go to Eurovision Song Contest. Do they have like the room open yet? Doesn't look like it. I thought they did live stream them. Am I wrong? Oh no, they have been. Okay, I was gonna say, oh yeah, the upcoming. There's the grand final one, the awards, press conference. They have a couple waiting, but none. Oh no, here's the one for today. First semi-final qualifiers. Yes. When is this started? This starts for me probably really, really early. Probably way before. Oh no, it started at 10:30. Oh wait, that's late. Wait, that must be after it, right? That's really late. It shouldn't be starting that late. I might need to re-find out where that is, because that feels like a little bit later than it should be. I feel like it should be starting around 7, but okay. What's your Discord, you say? Yee! Well, I'm gonna at the very least gonna try and broadcast it on Discord. If I can't, I can't, but I'm gonna be trying to. Should be 8 p.m. Yeah, that's what I thought, but here it's saying, oh, this is, by the way, not the grand final. This is the first qualifiers. But yeah, I thought the qualifiers were starting around 8 p.m. as well. But they haven't got a room open for that, so I'm worried that maybe I haven't got access to it. If not, then I can't. And I'm sorry, but I will be able to do the grand final. I might not be able to do the qualifiers. We'll find out, but I'll put it in the Discord later. But either way. But yeah, what I wanted to say is I'm not going to be streaming it this year. So I won't be doing like what we did last year. The reason is just at the moment that I'm very sicky in the evenings. I don't really feel very well, and so I don't like to stream when I'm like in that kind of state. It's just not like it's not a very good state to stream in. So I won't be streaming it this evening. I won't be doing any of them, but I will be doing like watch parties on Discord, just because it takes a lot of the pressure off me and having to be super vocal if I'm feeling very sick and stuff. So yes, that is how we're going to be doing it this year, because I don't want to miss out on Eurovision. Listen, just because I'm ill doesn't mean that I suddenly dislike Eurovision. No, I'm still very passionate about Eurovision. But yeah, I am observing my limitations at this point and not committing to things I know I can't do. Oh dear. I actually had another streamer say it was really nice to see me live, because we've been talking behind the scenes a bit, and they were like, yeah, I kind of thought you wouldn't be able to stream at all. And it's like, nah, that's not the thing. The problem is it's the evenings where I get sick that I can't stream. The rest of the time I'm fine. Just the evenings. Oh dear. It is what it is. I don't really watch it, but watching with you guys was very fun last night. It's honestly, this is the thing, Eurovision, even if the music is not for you, it's about it's kind of like an event. I'd say, like, you know how like a lot of people watch the Super Bowl even though they don't necessarily watch a lot of American football because it's like the event of it? That's like Eurovision in my mind. Personally, obviously, I really enjoy Eurovision. It's been one that I've enjoyed for a long time. But it's also just kind of about getting together with friends and like talking shit and laughing and listening to some music in the background and stuff like that. It's the whole thing. And yeah, obviously that's still not going to be for everyone, but I think a lot more people would enjoy Eurovision if they gave it a go. Because everyone knows that it's super camp and super silly a lot of the time. And yeah, if you give it a go, maybe you like it. Eurovision is a whole performance, and that's the thing, yeah, it's also the performance as well. I did one year watch some Americans reacting to it, and they were like, what's all this dancing and stuff? Like, that's not fair. And it's like, well, it's the whole thing. Like, the vocal performance is very important. Of course it is. Like, if you're singing badly, or if it's not a performance that a lot of people are like that will have an effect, but it's the whole thing. Like, it's everything. And the politics. Cough, 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 cough. I mean, what politics? There's no politics in Eurovision. Cough, 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 cough. But you know, it's all of that. And why is Australia in the competition? Yeah, let's just cough, 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 cough. Don't worry about it too much, I would say. Ah, dear. I can't wait to hear a few songs I did like. Yeah, that's like one of the bits I enjoy as well. It's like listening to things ahead of time and supporting those countries. Like last year, I was rooting for Moldova. I obviously rooted for Ukraine and the UK, and I really enjoyed Spain's performance, but like, I actually really enjoyed France's performance, but France didn't do that well last year. But yeah, I was low-key rooting for Moldova because I loved Moldova's song, and also of course Norway with the eating the banana song. But yeah, like those were the ones where I was like, I'd watched ahead of time and I was like, I really like these ones. I really like Moldova's. I didn't expect Moldova to win. I didn't expect Norway to win either, but I did like them, you know? Ah, dear. Australia's secret. Yeah, secret. Ah, dear. Oh, wait, no. We don't put thread in the bin. We put thread in a pile over here and add it to the pile. Hell yeah. Ah, dear. I really enjoy Lithuania. Yeah. This is the thing. There are songs that you could take away from Eurovision and still groove to them. I think Spain's was really, really good. I struggled. I can't really watch Spain's very easily because of the flashing imagery, but I like the song for Spain. I do still like the UK's entry last year, but it was very overplayed here because it was our entry. So as much as I do like it, I probably have listened to it a little bit too much. I liked Ukraine's. Ukraine's last year was good. I actually really like Ireland's. Ireland didn't get through to the final last year, but I actually really enjoyed Ireland's. But I mean, if you didn't listen to it, I think the name was Brooke. Go listen to it still. I really liked it. It was just like a really fun song. I liked it, but yeah, it didn't unfortunately get through the qualifier. Hopefully Ireland will get through this year. Craig's song is very funny. Yeah. Did they do quite well? I feel like they did all right. Shame Latvia. Oh my god, the vegetable one. Yeah. Latvia did a whole song about vegetable innuendos or like veganism innuendos. I really liked that the opening line was like, instead of meat, I eat veggies and pussy. there's a part of me that's not surprised that they didn't get through. But it was a hell of an opening line. Again, if you haven't heard Latvia's song last year and you want a good giggle, Latvia unfortunately didn't qualify for the finals, but their song was hilarious. They did like more of a comedy song, but like don't get me wrong, it still sounds good. It's got like a really nice like good feeling vibe to it, like the music and everything, but the lyrics are hilarious. Actually, no, I probably can't play it live on stream, can I? I'm like, that's gonna be copyrighted. But so you'll just have to go, yeah, it's very funky, yeah. If you haven't heard it, you're gonna have to go listen to it on Google, but it was good. And it was a shame, like, I think that was last year, the takeaway for me is I was sad that Ireland and Latvia didn't get through, but last year had a lot of really strong entries, so like, as much as I'm sad they didn't get through, I wasn't disappointed with the finalists either. Technically all music, you're right, I'm copyrighted too, because everything I say is music. I'm very copyrighted. But yeah. Oh, but I love Eurovision. I love it. I love the vibe. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's really fun. And, you know, it is campy and cringy at times and silly. I will say, Mika's performance at the final last year was one of the best, like, guest performances I have seen in a really long time. They really hit the nail on the head with that one. That was such a good performance. I actually still go back and watch that performance and I marvel of like how good it was. Frosty, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're talking about Eurovision right now. So Eurovision is started. Today is the first round of qualifiers. So qualifiers are today and then again on Thursday. I am planning, rather than streaming it this year, to do it on Discord. So we'll do like a Discord watch party and have all of that kind of stuff. And I'll what do you call it? Broadcast the thing, and we can have like a chat and everyone can spam. But it's very exciting. You've heard about that. Ooh, Mika Appreciation. Also, this is a Mika Appreciation Society. You thought it was a crafty jellyfish stews, but no, I'm just appreciating that. And we're having this. I'm going to try and do it today, George, but they haven't released like a watch room for it at the moment, so there might be a chance that I actually can't do it. So I'll let you know in the Discord later. If I can't do it, I can't do it, you know? But the Eurovision Song Contest channel, it creates like rooms, like they already have the grand final room, so I know that I can watch that. But they don't have the qualifier rooms, so yeah, it depends. They have the press conference for the qualifiers, but I can't see any qualifier rooms as such. But I'm hoping, because they did the semi-finals last year, you know? So I'm hoping that they just haven't made the room for it ahead of time and they will do it. That's my hope. That's my hope. But we'll see. We'll see. If they, again, it's going to be, I'll let you know at the time, because unfortunately I don't know until they say something. I'm waiting on someone else to let me know. If not, though, we can just talk about the highlights on stream another day. Ah, dear. Yeah, I love Eurovision. If you're new here and you weren't here this time last year, you will have missed. We did Eurovision live on stream last year. Can't do it this year because I'm just not very well, but I absolutely love Eurovision. 10 out of 10. Really enjoy the vibes around it. I always try and do some kind of Eurovision party, and yes, it's great. Last year I took 3 weeks off work for Eurovision, like, because it was like right next to Comic-Con, so I just took 3 weeks off work. So I was like, you know what, then I can watch everything. Oh dear. Oh, gotta go. Take care, Anime. Thank you for popping by. I should say, if you guys haven't met Anime before, very, very talented maker and crafter streamer. They make cosplays on stream. They've actually been making a Venti cosplay from Genshin Impact, and they've been going through pretty much every stage of that cosplay live on stream. So if you have an interest in watching cosplays start to finish like we do on this channel, you will almost definitely love Anime. They're a very heckin' sweet bean. Thank you for shouting out Anime. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Last year's, it was fun. It was. It was really, really fun. I'm glad some people could enjoy it as well. Like, it was really nice to have, like, Vile there, for instance, someone who doesn't do Eurovision. And who else did we have? We had a couple newbies, right? People that hadn't really done Eurovision before, and they joined. Were you one of them? I feel like you've known of Eurovision before, though. But yeah, we had, like, a couple of newbies last year, which was really, really nice. Oh, you're a newbie, Shifty. And it was just nice to be able to share that with people. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like, I would have liked to have done it again this year, to be honest. It has been one that I've wrestled with in my head for quite a while because, like, I enjoyed that stream so much. But yeah, it's very unfortunate. My health is not at the stage where I can do that, unfortunately. But maybe next year, maybe by next year, I will be able to do it. That is the hope. So yes, as much as it annoys me that I can't do it this year, it is what it is. And sometimes it's not even a putting health first. It's more like I don't want to vomit live on stream. You know? So let's not do that. Let's just have me muted, because I'll just be chatting in the chat room with everyone else. I won't have myself on mic or anything like that. So I'll be broadcasting it, but I won't be talking, just to keep any risk way down. You did consider it yourself? Oh yeah? I would encourage people to give it a go. It is difficult to do watch parties on Twitch. Without, like, the thing that made it really good last year was, like, we had a lot of other people joining and people chatting and stuff like that. But watch parties in general are quite tricky, because, yes, it took a bit of planning. But listen, I do encourage you to give it a go if it's something that you want to do. But nah, I'm going to give it a go again next year, hopefully. Hopefully next year my health is better so I can do it. Yes. 2014 was when I started following Eurovision, but I had known of it for years. It's fairly popular. I mean, to be fair, Australia always does pretty well. Like, if it wasn't popular in Australia, I'd be a bit like, but you're good though? How can it not be popular when you always seem to like place? Oh dear. Like, I could understand it being unpopular in the UK if it was, which it's not. It's still pretty popular here. But I could understand, because we consistently tend to do pretty badly. But Australia does well! You get the votes, and you have, like, very talented artists. I will say, actually, I was a little sad. So your act last year did get to the finals, but they didn't do super well in the votes. And I do feel like I thought that you had one of the strongest vocalists last year. I do understand that the performance was a little bit less, but it was a ballad, and, like, you know, they had, like, the dramatic outfit change and everything like that. I think they did everything they could for a ballad. I feel like they could have got a few more votes, to be honest. But again, it was difficult. Last year was really good. Everyone was really good last year. I think in a normal year, they would have done better. Yeah. Baby, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, dear. Wow. All right. Oh. Sorry, I just had, like... You ever have, like, a brain fart where it just, like... I was gonna say something and immediately left my mind. Regardless, I hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry, my brain just went... If you listen really closely, you can actually hear my brain exploding in the background while I think of something and then immediately forget it 2 seconds later. Oh, dear. My brain is melting. I've been looking on YouTube for a specific... Oh, God. I honestly, I feel that. I've been there. Many a time I've seen something that I've really liked and I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I'll come back to this later. And then I realize that I haven't, like, saved it anywhere, so how am I going to come back to this later? Very relatable, especially with crafting stuff, because, you know, especially if you use, like, very specific. Our second entrant placed second, did they? Oh, I see, sorry. Like, last year? Really? I thought they didn't do that well. Yeah, no, you came in swinging. You came in swinging. Which I think is really, I like that. You know, there's still people that get a bit funny about Australia being in Eurovision, but I'll be honest, when they consistently do this well, can you actually argue it? Like, even outside of more, like, socio-political kind of reasons, like, when they keep doing this well, listen, we can't get rid of someone just because they're good, guys. Oh, dear. Like, trying to find one you soft thought or just a specific technique. I'm gonna assume it's a specific tutorial, but it maybe is a specific technique. Wow, there we go, another line done. Wow. Oh, what's this? What is? Oh, a thing. Oh, the pool noodles, they're advertising to me. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Heck, thanks, pool noodles. but I'm okay. It's like the whole, like, I found a pool noodle I like, and now it's offering me 15% off because I've probably been staring at it for like 20 minutes. I just had the pool noodles open on the side. Oh, dear, oh yeah, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I know it's a freaking thing people can do in OBS. Some of my favorites didn't have it set up, but I cannot find it on a video anywhere. It is something specific, and I did expect to find trouble. Oh, do you know the streamers that do use it? Because you could maybe ask them when they're live, or send them a DM. Like, if you know any streamers that are using this specific thing, be like, hey, there's this thing that you do on stream that I really, really like, and I was hoping to implement in my own streams. Do you mind me asking if there's any tutorials on it? Lol, you want this? Give me 50% off, yeah. I'm gonna stay hovering on this page, see if maybe they up their offer. Because YouTube 100% has a history and obviously like a watch feature. That is true, that is true. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm a bit sleepy, to be honest, but other than that, I am good. Oh, dear. Ooh. There we go. Also, I didn't even check what row I'm on right now, but I think this is the halfway point. Dealing with health right now, but I'll be fine. Oh no, Kyoya. I really hope you feel better soon. There's no good feeling unwell. Good luck. I hope whatever it is clears up in the easiest possible way for you. Oh dear. Australia's entry for this year is from Perpeteers. Oh, have you heard their song before, or will you hear it first time? Because Australia isn't an automatic in, is it? So they'll be in the qualifiers. I did have the list of who was doing who was in the semi-finals each day, but I don't have that on me right now. I can't remember if they're today or if they're on Thursday. I do, but one is asleep and the other isn't big on tech help, and my tech support is passed out. Dick's been looking for it on a weekish. Knock it down today because I was determined. I guess on the bright side, I did learn how to do stickers. I mean, that's pretty cool. Heck yeah. Oh dear. To be fair, I've had people reach out to me and ask how I do the Singapore streams, and then I can't find the tutorial. Like, I'm really sorry. There's a tutorial on YouTube. It was a long time ago and I don't know what it was called. I normally can find it eventually, but sometimes it takes me a while. They'll have to qualify. I haven't seen any entrance or harder strong, so I'm going in blind. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I like it when like Australia and stuff like that do get in, because that tends to be that they do pretty good entrance. I even without hearing, I'm like, they're probably pretty good. I'm not asking you Discord, but I know you're busy. Oh no, literally, if it's one that I use, literally just ask. I actually really appreciate it when people ask instead of just taking stuff from my streams and being like, I did it first. Like, good for you. The amount of times where I have been accused of stealing things from other streamers and they're like community members. I will say the people that are accusing me are not the community members themselves, but like, oh yeah, I'm so used to it. Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. Like people, how to put it? I'm not going to go into specifics because I'm not looking to call anyone out, but I have had it even in some streams that you might know, Shifty, where someone has done something that I've done in my stream, and then I've been accused of copying, and like it's the whole like they're a smaller streamer than you kind of thing, so you shouldn't take from them, and I'm just like, what? What did I steal? I'm pretty open about it, honestly. If I've asked another streamer to do something on their stream, I normally mention it. Ah, dear. But I'll be honest, I also don't do that very often at all. Oh dear. I always try to, credit tech help, because credit thief is not cool. Exactly. Honestly, is it actually? Or we'll word after stream, because I remember some people making some disparaging jokes my way that you definitely know. It was a while ago, to be fair. It was a good while ago. Oh dear. Oh, please do. Yeah. Oh dear. It is what it is. I'm not, obviously, again, not something I'm going to air out live on stream. That's not my intention. But yeah. Oh dear. I think it's actually a lot more wait, I'm actually surprised some of you, either I've had the short end of the stick and I've had this happen quite a few times to me, Or like maybe people just don't talk about this very much. But this has happened a few times to me where people have accused me of copying other people. I just assumed that this was quite a normal thing. Like, do you have a Discord? Exclamation mark Discord. Not sure if it's something you can personally help with, but you but you know how to do more than my. Oh, honestly, I probably you might be surprised. I probably don't. But that being said, I always try to help. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm more than happy to at least share what I've done if I've done something similar. Oh dear. I'm a little surprised, honestly. This is a learning thing for me. I thought this happened quite regularly. Oh dear. If you don't mind me asking, has this not happened to any other streamer in chat? Because I'll be honest, it's happened to me enough times at this point that I kind of just assumed this was something you dealt with every few months. That somebody accuses you. Again, it could just be, well no, it is a lot of the time trolls. Like, because you have to bear in mind, a lot of time people are accusing me from communities that I'm a part of. So it's like, I know if someone's a regular because I'm in there enough to know. Like, so yeah, it's happened to me at least twice. Okay, cool. I'm glad that it's not just me, but I am sorry that it's happened to you as well, Yuki. I was like, for a second, like, oh my god, have I been targeted in something? I just assumed this was something that Twitch streamers dealt with. Like, especially if people like, for instance, me and Yuki, right? We talk to each other in my stream. That if then I did something that Yuki had done for a while and didn't even know about it, people might then accuse me because they see us together. Like, do you see what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. Unpredictable, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Actually, Unpredictable, you've been in this game a minute. Have you had people accuse you of stealing things from other streamers when you did it first? Out of interest. Because this is the thing. I think it's not just me. No? Oh! But there's so much good to steal from you. Also, Lord Squishfish, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. But you do so much good stuff. I'm genuinely surprised. Don't worry, I'll steal from you. I'll steal from you, Unpredictable. And then I'll take credit. And then when people are like, oh my god, Jelly, that's such an amazing thing, I'll be like, oh, it's me first. I did it. I am the smart bean here. I'll steal from you. Don't worry, Unpredictable. I got you. Wink. Oh dear. This conversation actually sparked my interest. I've never had someone accuse me of stealing something from someone's streams. I hope. Oh yeah, no. I should say I'm fine. This is not a recent thing. This is like, it's just something that happens like every few months normally. I've been, so I don't know if I want to give, because I know a few of these people are trolls. Like, I know that they're not community members. So it's like, again, I'm in the communities enough to know that they're not regulars there and they're just looking for a reason to attack. And like, I do get pretty frequently nasty messages. I don't know what it is. Some people don't like me, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I would assume some of these people are the same account, if I had to guess, just based on language and stuff like that. And I don't necessarily want to give those people I don't want those people to think that they affected me in any negative way for me ignoring their message. If that makes sense. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of bringing up the stuff that they've said. Trying to think of stuff. Oh, okay, how about this one? Because this one is a fun one. And this one is not this one was one that they told me they were going to do it. And I was like, hell yeah, this is a great idea. And a community member then accused me of stealing from them. Even though me and this person were like, hell yeah, let's do the same thing. And that is the flex tape. That was the flex tape sound. So I have that, and Vile also has it. And Vile has it in the same way as me because it's a meme. And Vile told me they were going to add it, and I was like, hell yeah, Vile, you add that thing. And then someone messaged me like, not cool of you to steal from a smaller creator, not gonna lie. And it's like, not to mention the fact that we had, and again, I know they're not a community member. I'm in Vile's chat enough to know, at least not recently, and yeah, but I had somebody message me like, not cool of you to steal that from a smaller creator. And it's like, first of all, that was something that I made. Obviously, I'm sure other people have that sound, but the reason it's spelt like that is because of Final Fantasy having a character limit. And that was my thing. But then me and Vile talked about this behind the scenes, and I was like, hell yeah, I give you my blessing. Please spread the love of the misspelt flex tape with the world. but people will see stuff and assume that like me and Vile are at each other's backs or something like that. This was ages ago, by the way, as well. This was like last year, I want to say. But yeah, it's stuff like that. And this is why I'm kind of surprised it doesn't happen to people, because I feel like, especially within friend groups, there is a lot of overlap. Oh dear. Cozy and Crowdsourced streamers are everywhere. It's literally a stream tag for a reason, for sure. Yeah. Oh wait, what were you accused of stealing, Yuki? Being a... What? Really? Yeah, you know what though? That doesn't surprise me. I can believe that. I should have told people I was stealing ideas for my Discord for other streamers, and I did steal with permission. I think that is as well, like, when someone's like, I see that you've done this and I liked it, and then they, you know, you don't have to do it, but when someone's like, I see that you've done this thing and I've liked that you've done this thing, can I use it on my stream, or I'm planning to use it on my stream too, it's just nice. It's a nice nod. I appreciate it. It happens quite a lot. Because there's a lot of streamers in this chat, so a lot of people will see things and be like, I really like that, and I would like to implement it on my stream, and then I can give you like the hell yeah, thanks for letting me know, I appreciate it. And it also then gives me the heads up for if people are going to then start accusing me of stealing. So I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it when people do that. It's like, it's not necessary, but it's like, it makes me think higher of you as a person. I'm like, hell yeah, because you're looking out for me as well in that situation, and I appreciate that. Oh dear, so many gatekeepers. I know, right? Some people just really want attention, for sure. I stole background ducks for charity. Yeah, a lot of people did, and like a lot of people came in, and then what was really cute is a couple people even made custom shoutouts for me. I know Feathered did. They were shouting me out as Duck Queen. Like, you don't have to do that, obviously. That's like, it's a big step in a different direction, but it was very funny. But no, like, it's common, but I appreciate when people let me know, because it means that if anyone actually thought I was stealing, which most of the time, 99% of the time, it's trolls, I can be like, we've literally talked about it, and we're both like really happy that we both had this same thing. I don't know, it's very rare in my opinion that it's actual community members that are worried, because actual community members wouldn't send you an accusation for the most part. But yeah. Oh dear. Sounds and memes on Twitch are like public property. Anyone can use them unless it's like a personally created one. Yeah, exactly. So like, for instance, the flex tape one, it's anyone could use it. Literally every single streamer in here could use it right now. The only similarity that me and Val have is that Val spelt it the same way that I did, which is because of the meme. But again, I like that me and Vile have the same sound alert. That makes me happy. They are a friend of mine. I'm sure Vile feels a similar way. It's really nice to have that in common. It's like we discussed behind the scenes, and it's like, it's nice. Like, and it means something different on their stream than it means on mine at this point anyway, but it's nice to have that. It makes me happy. So when someone was like, you're stealing from smaller streamers, I was like, what? This is like a nice thing that makes me happy. Yeah. Oh dear, the kid. Oh yeah, as if like that isn't a. My God. I'm sorry, Yuki, you didn't deserve that. But again, I believe it, I've seen it, but yeah. Is it okay to tech help chat in the server, or do you prefer DM? I prefer DMs, generally just because I can give you more one-on-one advice. Otherwise, you're about to get like a lot of advice in one go. If you want advice from everyone, put it in the server. If you want one-on-one advice, DM me. Oh dear. I'm having a garden IRL and I actually get supermarket steam ideas. And it's annoying, but I just laugh it off. Yeah, like for sure. I think in that, when it's like a corporate thing, it's a thing you make money on as well, it's a bit different. Feathered make use, really? What sound did Feathered make? Oh, actually, I'm sure it's a secret. I look forward to hearing it when it's announced. Heck yeah. Personally, I believe in sharing rather than stealing. No ideas only uplift the streaming community. Gatekeeping ideas and information only reduces the community. I do agree. As an artist, I also agree in if you've specifically taken an idea or just gone, crediting makes sense. As like a goodwill thing, but I don't think you have to. By any means. There's no rules or anything, really, when it comes to streaming. It's the wild, wild west. But I do think crediting is a nice thing to do. Do you have to do it? No. But is it nice? Yeah. Oh dear. Luna! Good morning! We're talking about... Oh, what's the other thing as well? I will say though this, and this was a big streamer that talked about this, was how they no longer, like, and a lot of big streamers do this now, they don't say ideas, and this probably happens to big streamers a lot more than people like my size or our size, but they don't say ideas anymore on stream before they do it, because otherwise someone will make sure that they can do it quicker and then accuse them of copying. And I was like, that's mental, that it's like at that level in big streaming. And you see it on a smaller level with these like little accusations from trolls and stuff like that. But yeah, oh my god, yeah. But at the same time, like, does it surprise me that someone would do that? Like, the bigger you are, the more people will dislike you, right? And does it surprise me that some people would go out of their way to do that for attention? Nah, no, it doesn't surprise me at all. There's a really, really good clip of, we talked about them yesterday actually, but a VTuber called Shy Lily talking about it, how people were sniping ideas before she could literally do them and then accusing her of copying smaller streamers without credit. And yeah, it was a wild conversation. The clip is on YouTube, but honestly, you could probably just go to her Twitch stream. She does stream like 12 hours a day. But like, she was talking about it, she was like, yeah, that's why I'll never tell you guys before I do an idea anymore, because it is literally not worth the stress for me of all these creators accusing me of all these things every single day. And I was like, oh god, people are wild. People are wild. Also, even if people did take, I mean, I will say, taking something, like, how to put it, it is just kind of nasty. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, you can steal idea, like, I'm gonna use steal in this because it's like, she said she's going to do something, people have then taken it and done it before her. It does feel like a bit malicious, but like, you could do that and credit her even, and it would be less malicious. It still wouldn't be an ideal situation, but you could do that because obviously that's her job. But I can also completely understand like why you would just not mention any ideas you have before releasing them at this point, just for your career's purpose. Like, also, I'm not talking about products or designs, to clarify. No, that's fair. Oh dear, I haven't implemented it yet. I'm collecting a few until I launch them. Did a revamp on a friend's Twitch and Stream Elements that doesn't have a computer stream, so he made me an editor, and I was surprised at some of the settings he wanted kept the same, and even some alerts sounds. Don't know why it made me happy, but it really did, and he enjoyed the setup even when he used it. Heck yeah! I mean, it's just a nice thing to do as well. Like, if he's like, thanks for the help. Hell yeah. Oh dear, that's crazy. It doesn't surprise me, but it's insane. Yeah, people on Twitch, have you noticed how insane a lot of people on Twitch are? Like, insane is the wrong word. Unhinged. Have you noticed how unhinged a lot of people on Twitch are? Yeah, same. That's when you clip the idea and check dates for proof. But this is the thing, people are doing it, and this is... I don't like to put down the VTuber community, but it can be quite rabid. It's for the most part a really nice place, but there are some odd souls in here. People from the VTuber community will take that and be like, they are copying from a smaller VTuber, so I should get the attention, not them, kind of thing. And it's it gives a really bad name to small streamers, to be honest. I still very much consider myself a small streamer. I'm small, especially considered comparatively to these people. But like, it gives small streamers a really bad name when people do shit like that. It's the whole like, and it is relatively easy to disprove for the most part because these big streamers get so many clips made of them, right? So it's not hard, but it's ugh. Oh dear. I've gone crazy DMs too. Oh my god, same. Same. Oh my god. Actually, I do know, this is the weird thing. I would say I've had like a lot of unhinged DMs we've talked about this before, so I'm not going to go too into detail. I've had a lot more unhinged DMs this year because of a certain thing that I did earlier in the year, which I stand by and I'm proud of doing, but a lot of people disagreed heavily. But I didn't have more accusations at that point. That was like more last year. I went for a little bit of a phase last year, I think, where I had a few more people just being like, I probably meant as well, like some of the people that were saying it as a joke, I probably wasn't seeing it as a joke because I was having it behind the scenes as well. So like, for instance, there's someone, no, actually I won't say that, but there's someone in a community in this chat who one of their community members made a joke about me stealing from them, and I probably didn't take it super well because I was having it happen so much behind the scenes at the time. Oh dear. And it's like one of those things you don't forget where you're like, I see. I get it. Got you. Oh dear. Yeah, those people are so unhinged. Like, actually, it's like popularity by any means. Like, do you even enjoy streaming at that point? Like, if you have to make shit up and then try and drag like a big streamer down, like, are you enjoying streaming? Is this something you actually like? I feel like maybe you're like, it feels very desperate and like you're not having a good time. Streamer told me about a streamer who went off on someone in his chat. Streamer asked how everyone was doing. The viewer said they weren't okay. I think it was related to... I know exactly the clip you're talking about. The one where it's like, okay, so what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna blame the conversation down like that. I asked you to say how are you doing? The way that you reply is, I'm good, or could be better, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Thanks. I know exactly the clip you're talking about. I do believe there is, and the streamer themselves said probably came on a bit hard there. Like, I do believe dropping traumatic or triggering stuff in chat is not the best call for the most part. And like, there are DMs and stuff like that for that sort of thing. If it is something you feel the need to talk to the streamer about, I do think putting triggering stuff in chat is a bit uncomfortable. But the way he responded, I was awful. Like, you could have had, like, we've had it happen where people, talk about a loss in chat. And for the most part, I'll be honest, I'm really sorry for your loss. I don't want, it's something that I can relate to. I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to. It's incredibly sad, and I hope that you're okay. And I hope that you have, like, someone cozy looking after you, so you have plenty of tea and food, so you can take a bit of a break while you recover. Like, genuinely, that is what I hope for you. I am not going to encourage people to go into detail, because first of all, that could be very upsetting for the person, but also because that could be upsetting for someone else in chat who's going through the same thing. But it's not, you wouldn't attack the person for being upset. That was a heckin' situation. Just ask anyone to put on a fun call, like, but the streamer asked how everyone was doing. Like, we often, like, because we do more cozy streams, it's pretty common for people to come in not having a very good day. Like, that's a pretty common thing that we have here. And like, there is definitely like a balancing act you do as a streamer, at least for me. There's a balancing act I do as a streamer between talking about very triggering and upsetting things and making sure the person feels seen. I will always say, like, if it's something that you want to talk about more, DMs is the place to go, because I don't feel comfortable giving that kind of one-on-one. Do you get it? It's like giving a one-on-one, a heart-to-heart conversation in front of a crowd of people. I don't think that's maybe the best idea for anyone, but including the person. But yeah, I do think the way that it was handled in this situation was really, really, really bad. Yeah. Oh dear. The creepiest ones are the ones that attempt to make me into a thirst trap. Oh no. See, I will say for the most part, I'm pretty lucky with those DMs. I am sorry that has happened to you, Yuki. I've heard a lot about stuff like that, but I am quite lucky in that I just get the standard hate a lot more than I get like that sort of thing. You want to acknowledge that people do in fact have crappy days too, but at the same time you don't need to have someone's crappy day be everyone else's. Yeah, and especially with these really hard topics like when it involves loss, there is like I want to make the person know that they can stay here and feel safe, and like we can be cozy, but maybe a bit cursed, but predominantly cozy. But it's like, there's likely somebody else is having that same situation, and I wouldn't want to push that onto them at the same. It's difficult. It's a balancing act, right? That clip too, why he asked her why she wasn't doing great, and then he went off. Yeah, it's that one. It's that one. Did anyone see the 2 Meg 2 trailer? I have not. Is it good crazy or bad crazy? I tend to always make my platform safe spaces. We even have a safe space command if people need it. They keep to trigger warning and keep certain terms out, but I openly welcome venting, but that's just me. See, I am of the controversial opinion at this point, probably, that no space on Twitch is a safe space. Because if you give too much details about yourself, even if it's not specifically doxing information, someone with a vendetta against you can find out more. But and you never know who's watching. Like, can it be a safe space when you never know who's there? Like, there could be a child predator in chat right now, and I don't know. Like, literally, unfortunately, Twitch is that kind of place. But that is my take on safe spaces on Twitch. And I do appreciate when people do their very best to make a safe space on Twitch. Like, I do appreciate the effort and time that goes into you know, the rules, making everything safe, the moderation team, keeping everyone up to date. It's hard work, especially on a platform like Twitch, and I do appreciate that. But yeah, I personally am very, how to put it? You know, nothing against you personally. My thing is, I don't believe safe spaces can, as Twitch can be on Twitch. I don't think Twitch can ever be a truly safe space because you just don't know who's watching. But I think that with a lot of online spaces, I think it's incredibly difficult to create a safe online space, to be quite honest. But that, again, is a controversial opinion, and I completely understand if people disagree with it, because that is not the good thing for a cozy streamer to say, and I apologize. But that's why I'll never consider myself a space that is safe on Twitch. Not because of stuff that I say, and not because I don't make an effort to try and make people feel welcome, but because of Twitch and what Twitch is. Safe to whom? You can't make one safe space for everyone. It's impossible. Oh yeah, that's the other thing as well. Technically, you could have it'd actually probably be much easier to make a safe space for Nazis on Twitch than it would be anyone else. I banned my real name and my old school name in chat for a reason. Yeah, it's stuff like that. I have had a few uncomfortable experiences where it's like, I know this person knows me in real life, and it's not in a bad way, but I know that they don't know Twitch etiquette, and I worry that they're going to say, it's like, oh, like, you remember in school when, you know, the school in this one, in this area, and it's like, it always gives me a lot of fear. Not because they're bad people, or because I dislike them at all, but because they don't spend a lot of time on Twitch. And the concern is that they might say something that is doxing without meaning to, like completely accidental and with the best of intentions. Oh dear. So normally if someone comes into my chat that I know from outside of Twitch, I'll just let them know, like, hey, this is how I go by on Twitch, please call me Jelly. And I am very vague when it comes to my past, so like, yeah. And I'll be honest, everyone's been really chill about it. They've all been like, oh yeah, don't worry, do not worry, I get you, we'll keep things nice and vague. And I'm like, thank you, you are the bestest. If any of you are watching, people that I know in real life, I appreciate you not doxing me. Thank you. You've been very chill. Everyone's been very chill. Oh dear. Dan just came to stream to hear there could be a child predator. Jason, I'm sorry, that was a bad timing. I hope you're doing good. I don't think topics like religion, politics, race, and death is great topics to bring up on stream, but the way he replied was not great either. Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like there is a read the room kind of thing, but also if someone, especially if someone you know already, like comes in and they're like, say Shifty came in and they were like, yeah, you know, I've had a really rough time, I've just had someone really close to me die, turning around and being like, well, hold up, Shifty, we don't do that kind of talk in here, excuse me, you and your dead family get out of my chat. Like, it's just not a normal way to react. Like I could be like, oh my god, Shifty, are you okay? You know, if you need to chat, you can always message me on Facebook or you know, DMs or whatever. Like, happy to. But like, and so I wouldn't necessarily encourage it further in chat, but I'm not, like, what? Who does that? Who does that? Jelly saying hard truth, saying nowhere is safe, you're always in danger. Fair enough, I know there's limits. Safe space towards people that need a distraction from the chaos in life. If people people at the ready to try and provide. For the most part, people try to keep to DMing. Yeah, the command is mainly for letting people know in chat that it's just, oh, cursing, and yeah, that's fair, that's very fair. Just cozy vibes. There's no such thing as a safe space for everyone. I made a point to block local and personal names. I think that's very smart. Very, very smart. Oh dear, you're welcome. It's okay, Shifty. And then I use you as an example, I'm sorry. Hi, you're welcome back. What is your full name and social security number? Oh, and title, and do you need the 3 digits on the back of my card as well? I have those to hand if you need it. Dear. I didn't think it was a problem until the old schoolmate found me on Instagram, which links to my stream at the time I wasn't live, and I was trying to get to other streamers' attention by yelling my... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, not an ideal situation, that's for sure. Thanks for not doxing me too. Anytime. Anytime. You're all good. I don't think I've doxed you yet. Not that I'm planning to either, I should say. You know, you get what I mean. I don't think I've ever doxed you. Oh dear. I try, but then it's really easy for you because Oh, there was that one time. I mean, is me calling you Shifty doxing you? Because, like, spoilers, I also call Shifty IRL. I have been calling Shifty a while. Is that doxing? Because Shifty is your birth name at this point, right? Isn't Shifty basically your birth name? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome morning. I'm just doxing Shifty. It's your first name. It's fine. Okay, true. Yeah, I mean, how many Shifties are there in the world? Probably thousands, right? So it's okay. I mean, it's basically like is it John Smith? Was that meant to be the most popular name? Yeah, Shifty. Yeah, that's basically the most popular name in the world right now. People have Discord chats meant to be outside of DMs. Yeah, I think that's the best, to be honest. I agree as well, because it gives you the one-on-one. It gives you that one-on-one with people where, like, if someone is struggling, and also with tech stuff. I'll be honest, with me, mainly it's tech stuff. But if someone was struggling, I could talk to them one-on-one. And, like, you can send them, like, cute memes and dog videos and stuff like that. And, like, I think it's just, like, a more enclosed and friendly environment. Like, I will say I can't promise to solve anyone's problems, but at least I can, like, you know, send some cute dog pictures and wish people the best personally, rather than, like, in front of, again, a crowd of people. It just feels like, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're being watched, like you're being oogled in a vulnerable situation. And that's why, I think that's what makes me uncomfortable about those conversations really coming up on stream. It's like you're being ogled by, like, strangers while you're having, like, a breakdown. And, like, I would rather, if I was your IRL friend, I would take you off of the streets in front of lots of people, because no one likes having a breakdown in front of a crowd. You know, actually, that's not true. That's pretty lucrative on Twitch. But outside of that very specific situation, most regular people don't like having a breakdown in public. So it's like, I'd rather treat it the same way as, like, in the same way that you probably don't want to have a breakdown in public, where you might say things you regret later and all that kind of stuff. I'd rather move it to DMs. Talk to you after stream. I mean, honestly, if you're someone that I know very closely as well, I would prefer to just end stream if I was genuinely worried, and do that. And, like, again, it's not something that I'd want to do in front of a crowd of people, that's for sure. Oh dear. Runs off to chase legal name. Do it. Oh my god, what a heck. That would be a heckin' unpredictable move. We aren't using illegal games as Twitch handles. I did have to tell a couple of family members to make sure they didn't use their legal names as their Twitch handles. They're like, oh look, my full name is free. And it's like, don't use it. Don't do it. I was literally thinking of, really? Yeah, you know what, that would be a really nice name. I hope that it wouldn't cause you any problems to do with, like, Twitch, since it does sound like you're already getting some nasty stuff, but it is a nice name. On a different, you got a strawberry ribbon? Oh, heck yeah. Thing I heard yesterday is that people trauma dump with voice chats like your little jelly does, and I was like, oh my, yeah. So a streamer, we raided them a few times during this. There's a streamer that I really like called Bearboo. I know a lot of you know Bearboo, because we've gone there a few times. They've helped us out with some charity stuff. Very, very sweet bee. Love them to pieces. And they're very down to earth. They're very, like, straight talking, and I appreciate that. There was a period of time where people were using they would sub for long periods of time, or, like, even just a couple months, I should say, but they'd use their resub message to dump triggering stuff in their chat. And I think maybe she had, like, a falling out with a couple of streamers or something. I don't know exactly what happened or why people started doing that, but they started using the resub to dump triggering stuff because it has it speaks. It has, like, a TTS. And I remember, like, seeing it and like, how much, because it wasn't from strangers. It was from people that she trusted. And it was so upsetting. Like, we raided into a lot during that time because I was like, I want to send some support to people who I know won't do that to you. And it was, because, like, I'll be honest, I do generally trust my community. When we raid into people, that the 99% of you are very, very chill. And, like, you know, especially if we go in under the premise of this stream is having a hard time right now, I know that if we, because that's what we did. I said, you know, this stream is having a rough time right now. They are being targeted by some people harassing them live on stream. So I want to send you guys there to basically just send lots of love and support, because it's not easy going live when you know that that could happen to you. And it was a hell of a time. Like, I felt so bad because it's like there's not very much you can do about it as, like, a viewer. Like, at the end of the day, while I am a big fan of Bearboo, that's what I am. I'm a fan. And there's, like, not, like, a whole lot I can do except for, like, raid you guys into them so that there's, like, a bit of a positive influence. Other than that, it's like you kind of just, it's just awful to watch. Really, really sad. And it was, yeah, it was hard. It was very hard to watch, but much harder, I'm sure, to go through. Bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away. Absolutely good keeping the detailed vent in DMs. Few IRL friends have joined the Twitch version and almost cried because the first time they joined voice chat, trauma drops, deleted the VOD ASAP. Less worried about me than my tech support. Almost about 5 of us in the group and IRL friends, so docs with one of them risks the rest. Yeah, and also it's very scary. Thankfully they've not done it since. I'm glad they've not done it since at least. But yeah, that's very scary. One of my family members deliberately chose the Dom John Smith Twitch names and made it hard for me to remember. Oh dear. Sorry, I always tell it. I wonder how now. Did they have the people blocked out? I don't know how they handled that situation. Oh god. This is a lot going on, Gev. Every time I fear, somehow you just wouldn't feel the same.
You like to party. We like to party.
So please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news. Just know that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do. Oh, if you, yes I do. Gazing up at the stars. What say we call things off and call the whole thing ours. Thanks, Gav. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Especially having that with VTubers too. And I'm like, they might have a character, but you still see the people behind that. Yeah, like a lot of people play like more intense characters than VTubers, but they're still a human being. And like, yeah, it's a very difficult situation to deal with if that's happening to you, honestly. I am very lucky that people have not used my text-to-speech like that, and I do very much appreciate it. I brought my text-to-speech into the community a little bit later where I kind of already knew a lot of people, and I wasn't too worried about it. Like, obviously people troll, but like, they're not trolling in a way to be malicious and hurt me and stuff like that. It's different. Just like fun trolling. Oh dear, it's very cursed, it's very cursed. I got invited up to my Death Stranding stream and I had to end stream. Honestly, I think people know this already, right? I don't really, how to put it? I'm very hypocritical because I'm like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about your mental health. Meanwhile, me, I don't want to talk about any of this because I'm embarrassed. But I'm sure a few of you were there at the time where I had a full-on mental breakdown on stream. Like, I want to say 2 months ago.
Jelly. Yeah.
Thank you. And like, I was so scared to come back after that. And like, it was just the like, I'll be honest, I was muted for most of it, but like having that full panic while live on stream is like, it's like I wouldn't wish upon anyone, ever. It was just terrifying. And it's not only did it make me really, really scared to come back to stream, and which is like something that I enjoy. Like, I love streaming. I have a great time here. It did the same thing for me. I've not been able to, it was going to be a special stream and I've not been able to do that special stream, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that special stream now, because like thinking about it makes me panic because of the association with what happened. And like, I have had people asking me about it in their streams, like, oh, when are you going to do that, by the way, Jelly? And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be able to. Maybe soon. I'm not sure. Listen, if you have the direct ticket to my brain and you could ask them and let me know when that's gonna happen, that'd be great. But like, no idea, man. No idea. Only my brain can tell you, and it hasn't told me yet. One thing happened to me doing a stream was an asthma attack. Oh my god. Oh dear. Get your inhaler and end stream and I'm dive in there. Yeah, honestly, that is, asthma attacks are terrifying. I have seen a couple of friends have asthma attacks. It's so scary. Such a scary thing. Oh my god. I think because like it's something you associate as rather common. Like, maybe if you haven't seen it, you don't know. When you watch somebody having an asthma attack, they literally look like they're dying, and they could be like, they're like, they start getting pale and red and like they can't breathe, and it's terrifying. Like, oh my god. And to have that happen, I'm sure, is even scarier than watching it. And it was scary to watch, let alone to experience. Oh my god. Yeah. Another thing that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy would be to have that happen live on stream. Heck. Oh, you sent me a custom content. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, you're fine. I had to close Discord requests because I was having some incidents. But I will accept you right now. I'm so sorry. There you go. Sorry. Yeah. My bad. It is what it is. I will say I won't probably respond to it till after stream, but yeah. At least it's there. Oh dear. Whenever you're ready, then do it. Yeah, hopefully soon, because it was a stream that I was very excited about and that I would actually really like to do. But yeah, I'm having a really fun time with streaming at the moment, and I don't want to get off that high, you know? I'm having a good time with the stuff that I'm currently doing. So like, why mess that up? I'm already, I think, going out of my comfort zone a little bit with the guitar streams. So yeah, I'm doing my out of my comfort zone for the month. I don't need to do another one. This is enough out of my comfort zone for now. Oh dear. There we go. God damn it, Paul Noodles. God damn it, Paul Noodles. Bless you, thank you. They're still giving me the same offer though. It's still the 15% off, which I appreciate, but if they haven't upped their offer yet, I don't know if I'm gonna get that Paul Noodle. Oh God, I don't want to go back to that screen, that's for sure. Who is Paul Noodles? Paul Noodles is my new favorite person, Shifty. Get ready. I really wish there was a way that you could create custom like badges for people on your channel. I really wish that you could do that, like make the custom. Twitch, I know that you're very, very unlikely to be here, but on the very small chance that you're here, I would really like to be able to make custom badges for people in this channel. Oh, it'd be so good. I don't want to give my power about 3 minutes. Oh, honestly, I'm sure in the time that is absolutely gut-wrenching. That sucks. Edge, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Not gonna lie, one time when you said I heard porn noodle, not porn noodle, pool, not porn noodle. I can't wait. Wait, you can make custom badges? How? Oh, I'd love to be able to make custom badges. Like, obviously I can make like but I mean like I want to have like a badge for everyone who has one of my VTuber models. I want to have but only for my only for chat box. I see. So it's not like it wouldn't appear in like the VOD. I guess because I mean that's still really cool. It's still really cool. I just kind of would like it if people could see that kind of stuff in chat, so I could have it that they could just click the name kind of thing and go to you. Which I guess chatbot would be better than nothing, but it's like the link giving thing. I mean, it would appear next to the person in the VOD. Yeah, on the screen, right? Not on the am I misunderstanding? Not on the sidebar, like where like you type. Oh dear. Yeah, on the screen. Yeah. Again, it's still better than nothing. I guess kind of what I had in my mind was like people would see the badge and then be able to click the badge and then yeah, go to the page. in an ideal situation. I thought I'd get cancelled because not joining the winners technically means I lied about the giveaway, right? Oh, but yeah, like, but the thing is, your community would understand. Like, there's no way, like, people might be a bit confused about why you kept disappearing, but like, there's no way, like, your community would hold that against you. And I think as well, like, from the streamer's perspective at least, like, a lot of people have tech difficulties where, like, internet goes in and out, like, power goes in and out. I think at some point it happens to basically every streamer, and, like, you know, a lot of people can relate to like the stress and anxiety that comes with your stream coming in and out. Yeah, it's very stressful. How many badges can you have? So you don't get to change the VIP badge, but obviously you have VIP badges. You have artist badges, which you can give to people that have created art for your channel. So like, for instance, if somebody's made all of your emotes, you might give them the artist badge because they've made your emotes for you. You have obviously like the bit badges. You have the bit badges, you have the sub badges. Some people have like badges like for instance Prime Gaming. I have if I look at my one, I have like the Amsterdam one. There's a few other ones. Oh, gift sub badges, you can get those as well. Yeah, are you going to Lumsden anything? I'm not going to any conventions this year, unfortunately. So we just have a lot going on with our house right now. So the priority is to get the house finished. Oh, also, no need to apologize. I still appreciate Shifty. Like, again, it's still better than nothing. I think what I need Twitch to just listen to me. For no particular reason. This random crafter on the internet, please listen. I am but a small bean in the big soup that is Twitch. However, I'd really like more badges that I could make for people, like custom badges. Like, I could make a custom badge for Frosty, which had like a T on it, or one for Anime that had like an anime eye on it, or Yuki, which had like snow on it. I could do like all that. And then, yeah, but I probably wouldn't do that because that would be making a hell of a lot of badges. But I just, like the idea that, like how you can have like a set amount of VIPs. It'd be like, it'd be nice to have like a few extra ones maybe. I guess for all artists, it'd be kind of nice if you could give a badge to people that you'd created art for so people could go to their channel and see the art. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, fish for fellow fish. Yeah, exactly. Fish for fish people. Also, when you get to be fair, that's actually not a bad side quest there. You're productive. Hello again. Hello, welcome on back. I hope you are doing good. We have been slow but surely cracking on with the smocking. Oh dear, it's getting there. It's getting there. I do have to keep an eye on the time today, but I've got like a little bit longer, I think, that I can go. I'm gonna push the, is push the envelope? That's probably not the right way of putting it. I'm gonna push my limits and go for as long as I can. I do have some adult responsibilities to take care of today. Well, I'm gonna, until I'm forced to do the adulting, I'm not doing it. I wanna sit in my room and smock. Oh dear. Oh dear, we'll get there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one's gonna notice if I'm like a little bit late. No one will notice. Be fine. Oh dear. To be fair though, because I have this thing that I need to do, the positive is that I'll have more time this evening to try and set up some stuff for Eurovision. So it's not all bad because it means that I can do like Discord setup stuff again. Although to be fair, the Discord setup stuff yesterday was much quicker and easier than I thought it would be. Although I do kind of have Jason to thank for that, who after stream DM'd me some really useful stuff. So big ups to Jason, who made that a lot easier. Heck yeah. Eurovision, heck yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it tonight because I don't know if they're going to be broadcasting the semi-finals. They normally do on YouTube. They normally broadcast the semi-finals on YouTube. They did last year, but they haven't made a waiting room for it, and everything else has a waiting room, so I'm like, are they doing it? I don't know if they are. It makes me a bit nervous that they might not be. Yeah, then Jason can get like the tech support badge. That'd be a really nice badge to give people, actually, because I've received a lot of tech support over the years myself. That'd be such a nice one, like if someone was helping me behind the scenes, because like George would 100% get the tech support badge because they've helped me so much with streaming, but they're like not a moderator or anything, but they've been really good. Ah, damn. See, that would be such a cool badge to have that I could give people. Be like, you've really helped me with my stuff. Thank you. I mean, technically Dem would definitely also get one, but Dem is already a mod, so I feel like it would kind of be overwritten with that. Oh dear. But tell you, the house I moved into has a garden with stuff in it, and I started tending to it yesterday. The raspberries are overgrown, and it hasn't been touched in so long. You need a rake. We've literally just bought a rake ourselves. Oh dear, but it looks, oh, heck yeah. Oh, honestly, having a garden space can make such a good difference to your life. Honestly, I love a good garden space. You cut back tons of raspberry branches and you pulled so many weeds. Heck yeah. Goat. So it really is. Having a lovely garden. It's always been my goal. But most of the places we've lived don't have gardens, so it's like, it's been a goal of something I've wanted to do, but we haven't really had the opportunity to do it. So we wanted to make sure when we got this house that we did have that opportunity. And we have some stuff coming in the post actually today, because yeah, we had to because I'm out tomorrow. But Yeah, they're coming in the post today. Thank you for the hick, so that we can start making our garden look really nice. I don't think that we'll plant anything too extravagant this year, just because we still have so many building works going on. But what we can do is we can neaten things up and prepare it for next year, so that by the time all the building work is done, we can properly plant some stuff and have like a really pretty garden. Because at the moment, I'm like the only person in my family who doesn't have green fingers. Like everyone else is like gardening constantly, and I'm like, damn, it's just me. I'm slacking. I'm slacking. So I need to get my gardening on. You planted strawberries and tomatoes? Ooh, and you found asparagus? Oh my god, an asparagus surprise. Thank you for the generous piss donation. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Should I see a doctor if they have green fingers? I mean, funnily enough, half of them are doctors. I have a very, very smart and talented family. A lot of my family is in the medical field. And also gardening. So I guess, you know, they could go see a doctor, or we could just have a family meetup, a family get-together, which sounds more fun than going and seeing a doctor, that's for sure. Go and see all the doctors. Oh dear. Hell yeah. I have a very, very smart family. Oh dear. There we are. And tie that off. I'm trying to think like what vegetables. I know that I'd really like to grow courgettes. I'm not exactly sure where I'd grow those yet though, because I'd like to have like a proper bed in, I think, for the courgettes. But rather than like a pot. We have a trellis, an empty trellis that we can use. So if I like wanted to grow peas or something, I could maybe use that. I'm not sure that I want to grow peas, but I do really like peas in the pod. So it's like I'm yes and no on it, because I'm like I like the product, but I'm like growing it. They're not my favorite to grow, but I could. I mean, I've done it before. Oh dear. I've also found a bunny skull, and so I packed it through it in the wood pile. Whatever makes a fire pit in the summer, it's gonna be so shook. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess you would find stuff like that, wouldn't you? That's true. Our garden is not quite so overgrown. Ours is mainly just grass, to be honest, and some hedges that would do with it, like not hedges, they're like bushes, big bushes that could do with a bit of a trim. But like the garden is pretty small, but it's there, and I have it. And there's also a really good space for like pots, which I'm happy about, so we can have stuff in pots. I would like to grow leeks again, because they grow really well in pots, and I like leeks, and we use them quite a lot. But finding I mean, you know what? Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, true. At least it's not like a potential murder case. Oh my god. I mean, you're not wrong, Jason. You know, I can't argue with that. Wow. There we are. Wow. I'm moving all the raspberry out. Oh god, sorry, out of the fenced in area because things with thorns. That's true. Yeah, they don't need fences. Also, yes, I think I would have passed that. I was like, if it was a human one. It's like the thing is, obviously, no one is accusing you of anything, but finding a human skull would be a lot of paperwork down the line. Like you really, like your house would become a murder investigation or like a missing person investigation or stuff. It would be a lot of hassle. So yeah, even aside from the fact that it's kind of terrifying and spooky, it's also a lot of heckin' work. Oh dear. And also it might mean that your house is haunted, although that could be a good thing. I don't know. How do people feel about haunted houses? Would you want to live in a house if you knew that it was haunted? Because there's always a chance that the ghost could be a friendly ghost. Like, I don't know. Would people do it? I like talking to people, so I feel like I would quite happily live in a haunted house, because it would feel like I could just talk to people constantly. And like I wouldn't, you know, I'd always have like someone there listening, even if they weren't actually real or like flesh and bone, I guess. Technically every house I live in that is true. You are the haunting. You take it with you. The couple that lived here before were working full time and had 5 kids. They let I see. Also wait, the house is haunted, so you have a ghost friend. Oh, hell yeah. Oh dear, if it doesn't bother anyone, yes, okay, listen, if it's not bothering anyone, I don't mind. That's true, it's like, as long as it's not like a very vengeful ghost, I guess it wouldn't really make a difference. But like, I've heard a lot that if a house is known to be haunted, that it loses a lot of value on the property market and stuff. So like, sometimes buying